Hello guys and girls, and welcome to another really good video. In this video I wanted to talk about the highly anticipated and upcoming video game from Naughty Dog, The Last of Us Part 2. I'm sure everyone is as excited for this game as I am, and I wanted to cover some topics that I found to be very interesting, as well as present a theory of mine for the first game involving Joel's history. Naughty Dog and PlayStation recently released a gameplay trailer announcing the release date for this masterpiece, and it's safe to say fans are going to throw a golden bone from day one. We all know Naughty Dog for bringing something new to the table with every game, and The Last of Us Part 2 will continue this tradition. In a recent interview with the game devs, it said they're implementing new gaming technologies and mechanics with the sequel. The Last of Us Part 2 will introduce a heartbeat system where every in-game character will have a working heartbeat that affects breathing, stamina, and so much more. This will help players experience characters' heart rate and breathing patterns during a conflict and emotional moment in real time. Naughty Dog's co-director Newman states the following: "I'm not sure if you noticed it, but as Ellie sprints around and then she settles, she'll kind of catch her breath," explains Newman. "What's happening behind the scenes is that Ellie has a heart rate that is oscillating up and down. It goes up when you sprint, it goes up when you melee, it goes up when you take damage, and it goes up into the presence of enemies. And that modulates the bucket of breathing sounds that she's able to use." So I found this to be very exciting for Naughty Dog to bring something new to the table each time with every game and present something that no other game developer has ever done is so exciting to me. The fact that this is even happening makes the game that much more realistic and involving for the players, and I love that. That is amazing to me. So I can't wait to see how that is executed, and knowing Naughty Dog, I'm sure it's going to be awesome. All that being said, I know I haven't addressed the graphics in this trailer. I have to say, it's beyond my expectations. I mean, everything with Naughty Dog is so realistic, from the storytelling and the graphics, as well as the realism of the characters and their background history, makes it so easy for players to relate, in my opinion, which makes it a game above all the other games. I'm sorry if I sound like a fanboy or fangirl in this instance, but I just love what Naughty Dog are doing as game developers. It excites me as a creative person and as a gaming enthusiast. I just can't wait for this game to be released. I've been waiting for over 3 or 4 years. Aside from the heart rate technology, looking at the gameplay trailer tells me that the combat has changed slightly. It seems to flow better. I keep coming back to this, but it makes it so realistic. It just feels like you're in the game yourself. I can't imagine what this title would look like in 4K. Other things they have tackled is the AI, because a lot of players have stated that the AI glitches and isn't really intelligent or as challenging as one would like it to be. The AI is going to have some advances. They will call out to their friends by name when injured and run to them. There'll be dogs in the game too, which will sense your presence by smell and track you to attack you. Neil Druckmann has said they plan to make the game more accessible to people who need it. This could be anything from audio to visual impairments, or just simply the level of experience in gaming that each player has. So depending on if you're a casual player or you are a more experienced player, you will have difficulty tiers that are custom and tailored to your needs, which I think is absolutely fantastic. And I love the fact that this is happening, because this is addressing people with disabilities, and it is inviting everyone to experience gaming for themselves. Thank you. I commend you, Naughty Dog. You guys are awesome. Going into it, I think this means that every player will have time tailored to them, react to quick time events, or test their reflexes during combat. So, depending on how good your reflexes are or how bad your reflexes are, there is something there for everyone, which I love that. And thank you for bringing that into fruition, because I think with a game like The Last of Us, this needed to happen big time. I hope there will be controls for left-handed people in the menu system too. Now I want to talk about the theory I have for the first game involving Joel's history. I've recently played the game again. I noticed something in this playthrough, and that is the relationship between Joel and Tess. If you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about. The dialogue between Joel and Tess is questionable. I mean, what kind of history do we have with these two? The dialogue is very interesting because during the game we see them both somewhat flirtatious, suggesting they might have some kind of history. And on analysis, I can't help but wonder, could Tess be Sarah's mother? Because Joel doesn't talk about his ex-wife to Ellie when asked. He says, "You're getting too personal. I don't want to talk about it." So, knowing the dialogue between Joel and Tess, I'm wondering, could Tess be Sarah's mother? Could she be deemed as an unfit mother for Sarah in the past, and that's why she wanted Joel to have custody? Does Sarah even know who her biological mother is or was? In the scene where they're in the Capitol building and Tess says to Joel, "If you have anything for me," I'm paraphrasing here, but she says, "If you have anything for me, if you value me, you will take Ellie to Tommy." I noticed Joel was very emotional. He wanted to do anything and everything he can. So I'm wondering what the dynamic of their relationship is. Is there anything there of substance when it comes to Joel, Tess, and Sarah? Let me know your thoughts on my theory. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? I really want to know what you guys think of The Last of Us. What are you most excited for with this game? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want me to do more videos like this, be sure to let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.